Beer is one of the world's oldest drinks. It has been enjoyed for thousands of years. People all over the world love beer. It brings people together. From ancient celebrations to modern breweries, beer has played a significant role in human history. It is a drink for all occasions. Beer can be light and refreshing. It can also be dark and complex. No matter the style, beer continues to captivate our senses. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our love for good company. The origins of beer can be traced back to the Neolithic period, a time when early humans were just beginning to settle down and form communities. This was a transformative era in human history, marking the shift from nomadic lifestyles to more permanent settlements. This was around 9000 BC, a time when humans were starting to experiment with agriculture and the domestication of plants and animals. The discovery of beer is believed to have occurred quite by accident during this period. Early humans discovered fermentation by accident, likely when grains were left out and became wet, leading to natural fermentation. This process would have produced a mildly alcoholic liquid, which early humans found both enjoyable and beneficial. They likely made beer from grains like barley, which were among the first crops to be cultivated. Barley was abundant and easy to grow, making it a staple in the diets of early agricultural communities. These grains were naturally found in the wild, and early humans would have gathered them for food. Over time, they learned to cultivate these grains, leading to more reliable food sources and the ability to produce beer more consistently. Early beer was likely very different from what we drink today. It was probably cloudy, unfiltered, and had a much lower alcohol content. The brewing process was rudimentary, involving simple tools and techniques. It was probably thick and porridge-like, more akin to a gruel than the clear, crisp beers we are familiar with. Despite its crude form, this early beer was a significant part of the diet for many ancient communities, but it was an important source of nutrition and hydration. In a time when clean water was not always available, beer provided a safer alternative. The fermentation process killed harmful bacteria, making it a more reliable source of hydration. The discovery of beer was a major turning point in human history. It not only provided a new source of sustenance, but also played a role in the social and cultural development of early societies. Beer became a central part of communal gatherings and rituals. It led to the development of agriculture and civilization. The ability to produce and store surplus food, including beer, allowed for the growth of larger, more complex societies. This laid the foundation for the advanced civilizations that would follow. Beer played a crucial role in ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia and Egypt. The Sumerians in Mesopotamia were skilled brewers. They even had a goddess of beer named Ninkasi. Egyptian hieroglyphs depict the brewing process. Beer was an integral part of daily life in Egypt. It was used in religious ceremonies. It was a form of payment for workers. Beer was also enjoyed by people from all walks of life. It was a source of sustenance and enjoyment for everyone. During the Middle Ages, beer making continued to evolve. Monasteries in Europe became centers of brewing excellence. Hops, a key ingredient in beer, were widely used by the 9th century. Hops added bitterness and aroma to beer. They also acted as a natural preservative. The invention of the printing press in the 15th century helped spread brewing knowledge. This period also saw the emergence of lager beer in Bavaria. Lagering is a cool fermentation process. It results in a smoother, cleaner tasting beer. Tasting. Section 5. The Alchemist's Craft: Brewing Techniques Through Time. Brewing techniques have evolved significantly throughout history. Early brewers used basic equipment and relied on natural fermentation. Over time, new technologies and innovations emerged. The Industrial Revolution brought mechanization to brewing. This allowed for larger-scale production. The development of refrigeration revolutionized the beer industry. It enabled the production and distribution of lager beer. Today, brewers continue to experiment with new ingredients and techniques. This constant innovation ensures that beer remains a diverse and exciting beverage. Section 6. Masters of Malted Hops: Influential Figures in Beer History. Throughout history, many individuals have shaped the world of beer. Hildegard von Bingen, a Benedictine abbess, wrote about the use of hops in beer. Louis Pasteur's work on fermentation revolutionized brewing practices. Emil Christian Hansen, a Danish chemist, isolated pure yeast cultures. This discovery led to more consistent and predictable fermentation. These individuals and many others have left an indelible mark on the history of beer. Section 7. Strange Brews, Cultural Tales and Beer Trivia. Beer has played a fascinating role in cultures around the world. From ancient civilizations to modern societies, beer has been more than just a beverage. It has been a symbol of community, celebration, and even spirituality. In many cultures, beer is a staple at social gatherings, festivals, and religious ceremonies. It brings people together, fostering a sense of unity and shared experience. In ancient Egypt, beer was offered to the gods as a gift. The Egyptians believed that beer was a divine creation, a gift from the gods themselves. It was an essential part of their religious rituals and daily life. Beer was consumed by both the rich and the poor, and it was often used as a form of payment for laborers. The process of brewing beer was considered a sacred art, and brewers were highly respected in society. The Vikings believed that Valhalla, their afterlife, had a giant goat that produced an endless supply of beer. This belief was deeply rooted in their mythology and culture. Beer was a central part of Viking feasts and celebrations, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. The drinking horns used by the Vikings were often elaborately decorated, reflecting the importance of beer in their society. These feasts were not just about drinking, they were about honoring their gods and ancestors and celebrating their victories in battle. In some cultures, beer was used for medicinal purposes. Ancient healers believed that beer had healing properties and could cure various ailments. It was used to treat everything from digestive issues to infections. In medieval Europe, monks brewed beer in monasteries not only for sustenance but also for its medicinal benefits. They believed that the brewing process purified the water, making it safer to drink. Beer was also used as a base for herbal remedies, combining the healing properties of plants with the soothing effects of beer. It was believed to have healing properties. The use of beer in medicine is a testament to its versatility and importance in various cultures. Even today, some traditional healers continue to use beer in their practices, blending ancient wisdom with modern knowledge. The history of beer as a medicinal remedy highlights its role as more than just a recreational beverage. It was a vital part of daily life, contributing to the health and well-being of communities. These stories and traditions highlight the cultural significance of beer throughout history. From the ancient Egyptians to the Vikings, and from medieval monks to modern-day brewers, beer has been a constant presence in human society. It has adapted and evolved, reflecting the changing values and beliefs of different cultures. The rich tapestry of beer's history is a testament to its enduring appeal and its ability to bring people together. They show how beer has been intertwined with religion, mythology, and everyday life. Whether as a sacred offering, a symbol of abundance, or a medicinal remedy, beer has played a multifaceted role in human history. Its story is a reflection of our own, a journey through time that reveals the deep connections between people, culture, and this beloved beverage. As we raise our glasses today, we are part of a long tradition that spans centuries and continents, celebrating the rich heritage of beer. Section 8. The Craft Beer Revolution, a Modern Renaissance. In recent decades, there has been a resurgence of interest in craft beer. Small, independent breweries have emerged all over the world. They focus on quality, flavor, and innovation. Craft brewers experiment with different ingredients and brewing techniques. They have introduced a wide variety of beer styles to the market. The craft beer movement has revolutionized the way we think about and consume beer. Section 9. Cheers to beer, a legacy of flavor and fellowship. Beer has come a long way since its humble beginnings. From the earliest days of human civilization, beer has been a staple in many cultures. Ancient Sumerians, Egyptians, and Chinese all brewed their own versions of this beloved beverage. These early beers were often thick and cloudy, quite different from the clear, crisp varieties we enjoy today. Yet even in those early days, beer was more than just a drink. It was a symbol of community and celebration. From a simple fermented beverage, it has evolved into a global phenomenon. Today, beer is enjoyed in every corner of the world, from bustling city pubs to quiet countryside taverns. The variety of beer available is staggering, with thousands of breweries producing countless styles and flavors. Craft beer has taken the world by storm, with small independent breweries experimenting with unique ingredients and brewing techniques. This explosion of creativity has led to a renaissance in the beer industry, with new and exciting beers being released every day. Beer has played a pivotal role in human history and culture. It has been used in religious ceremonies, as a form of currency, and even as a source of nutrition. In medieval Europe, beer was often safer to drink than water, leading to its widespread consumption. Beer has also been a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and musicians throughout the ages. From ancient hymns praising the goddess Ninkasi to modern songs celebrating a night out with friends, beer has always been a muse for creativity. It has brought people together, fostered innovation, and provided countless moments of enjoyment. Beer festivals and brewery tours offer opportunities for people to come together and share their love of this timeless beverage. These events are not just about drinking beer, they are about celebrating the craftsmanship and passion that goes into every pint. Whether it's a casual get-together with friends or a large-scale festival, beer has a unique ability to bring people together and create lasting memories. As we raise a glass to beer, we celebrate its enduring legacy and its impact on our world. Beer has been a constant companion through the ages, adapting and evolving with each generation. It has survived wars, plagues, and prohibition, always finding a way to endure. Today, beer is more popular than ever, with new breweries opening every day and beer lovers continuing to explore and discover new flavors. The future of beer is bright and its legacy is secure. Cheers to beer, a drink that has stood the test of time. As we look to the future, we can be sure that beer will continue to be a source of joy and inspiration for generations to come. So here's to beer, a legacy of flavor and fellowship that will never fade.